Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Create the Heart, and I'm back with a new series. My series is going to be on fun folds. Today I'm starting with the Pivot Fold pop-up card. And so you've seen a lot of the dies. People have them now. There is Karen Bernston has one, and Lawn Fawn has one as well. So the thing about the dies, it's pretty expensive. So I kind of went on the internet to see if there's other ways to make it. Now, there is a cut file from, I think it's SVG Cutting Files that does this. You also can get a cutting file from Obsessed with Scrapbooking for your Cricut, which I am using for this one as well. I might go on to SVG Cutting Files and see what theirs looks like. This one makes a 4x6 card. So what you do is you just go ahead and click on the link to the file. I'm going to link to her video that has the link in there. You're going to go ahead and you're going to link to that file. And once you open it up, you go ahead and just cut it. It's already sized for you, and it will make all the score marks for you as long as you have your scoring tool put into your Cricut already. And so you're given like two main pieces that make the pop-up. So for this one, you fold it in half, and then you fold it on both sides here, okay? And then once you've done that, then you have to fold it so that it kind of looks like a house, okay? Once you've done that, then you're going to go ahead and use some strong tape to do this. So I'm going to place it right here over my original one that I screwed up on. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and place it here. So we're going to go ahead and put our tape on here. And we're going to line it up right up to the fold, but of course not covering the fold. Let's get this on here. Now, I had made this card earlier, that's why you see my little mistake there, and did not line up something the way that it should. So it was pulling when I opened it. So just something that I learned in making this card is that if you don't have it the way it's supposed to go, it won't work for you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and fold this one down. All right. So in her video, she shows you how to make this card in Obsessed with Scrapbooking. And, you know, you could buy the dies. If I get them cheap enough, I'll probably buy them because they are pretty cool. But they are pretty expensive. So you can do this for nothing. Okay, so once you've done that, then now you've got your pop-up piece. Okay, so now you have to work on the part here. So you get this piece in the file. It's already scored for you and everything. It's a miracle. And so this is where I screwed up. Okay, so it's really, really, really important that that it gets lined up perfectly. Okay, that it gets lined up perfectly, because if it doesn't, it will not open really well. So you want to match up the score line as well as you can, okay? Because if you don't, it will not open for you the way that it should. So this is the score line. The one in the middle is the one you want to make sure that you are lining up, because that's what's going to help your card pop up. And then the problem I had, of course, was that that did not happen really well. I just didn't do a very good job at that. And so when I opened it, it kept pulling. So once you have it measured, then you'll see there's 2 boxes here. So you're going to put tape in one of the boxes, or glue, however you want to do it. It's up to you. And okay, so now we've got our other side. So now we put tape at the bottom. Now we're going to put our tape at the top. So you do it at the opposite side. And then we're going to test it. And we're going to finish embellishing our card. So I struggled with this one. It's a little fussy. It's definitely a little fussy. Okay, so there we go. And then I think so once you have to kind of close it and just kind of work it. It's got to train itself to work, I think. Okay, so then when they open it, ta-da! So what I've got now are some pieces that I had used for my other cards. You can see how they have it screwed up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. And here I'm probably going to put maybe happy birthday or something to that effect there. And let's see here. The cut file also includes the mats for this. So that's pretty cool. So a lot of what you would get in the die, you're going to get in this cut file. There's that one. And I'm using the Cream and Sugar collection. And I think I'm going to be using this, you know, I didn't cut the happy birthday. I'm either going to use a die cut or stamp happy birthday. But I thought this would be a cute card for a friend of mine for her birthday. Okay, there's that one. And this will be the real test. So if I can get this sucker to close, because I couldn't get it to close before, once I put this stuff on there. Okay, so let's, and voila. And it is a little thick. Okay, and then yay, I did a better job this time. Okay, so now I've got my front of my card. I'm going to go ahead and do for you guys. So with this card, practice makes perfect. So I was very frustrated because I couldn't get it to work for me, but it worked. Okay, so for the front of my card, I just used a Spellbinders die. I have these Spellbinders dies. So I used that one. And then this is just a basic generic coffee mug cut from my Cricut. And then all I did was I stamped it with the Peachy Keen face, the garden one, I think is what I did. And I just did a little pink marker for the cheeks, and I have not used those dies in forever. I mean, those stamps. And so I'm going to have to pull those out because look how cute that looks. So there you go. And then when you open it up, ta-da! So very cute. I wouldn't say this was super easy. I would say that this was more of kind of a an advanced beginner project, just because it is a little bit fussy with the cutting and with the folding and getting it all lined up to work for you. But once you do, it is amazing. And so I did not use the dies for this. I used my Cricut. So I know that SVG cutting files, I'm pretty sure, has this cutting file as well. But you can get it for free from Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and that link will be right in my video that you can click right on and go right there and click in her description. She has the link right to that file that you can just save right onto your into your account on Cricut. And if you don't have a Cricut, check out the SVG cutting files. I'm probably going to check it out too. I might purchase it just to compare how that file works with this one. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Creating with the Heart.